Hello everyone and welcome to my channel again. Today I'm talking a little bit about a book that I bought. As you have seen in my older videos, I have this bookshelf. It is behind this backdrop or what this is called, this grey thing here. And I'm not into minimalism. I want to do things the complicated way, and so I bought this equipment here, lights and this backdrop and stuff, and I'm always going the complicated way. And now I found these books that I have not been buying actually after we got divorced in 2014, but in the time when we were together with this my girlfriend and later she became my wife, I bought quite many books, and when we divorced it completely stopped. And now I bought these two books from an author that I collected back then. The other one was called is called Education or Indoctrination, and there was he was quoting this Ayn Rand, and now I was going to find these quotes because this is a Finnish book. I was going to find these quotes in English. I didn't find those quotes, but I found another one, quite long actually, but it's a good one. Altruism is the doctrine which demands that man live for others and place others above self. No man can live for another. He cannot share his spirit just as he cannot share his body. But the second-hander has used altruism as a weapon of exploitation and reversed the base of mankind's moral principles. Men have been taught every precept that destroys the Creator. Men have been taught dependence as a virtue. So this is quite interesting actually, because I'm quite creative person many times, and but when I mention my ideas, I got this cold shower and this negating attitude against me. So it says here, the man who attempts to live for others is a dependent, he is a parasite in motive and makes parasites of those he serves. The relationship produces nothing but mutual corruption. It's impossible in concept. The nearest approach to it in reality, the man who lives to serve others is the slave. If physical slavery is repulsive, how much more repulsive is the concept of servility of the spirit. A conquered slave is a vestige of honor. He has the merit of having resisted and of considering his condition evil. But the man who enslaves himself voluntarily in the name of love is the basis of creatures. He degrades the dignity of man and he degrades the conception of love. But this is the essence of altruism. There is one more few rows. Men have been taught that the highest virtue is not to achieve but to give. Yet one cannot give that which has not been created. Creation comes before distribution, or there will be nothing to distribute. The need of the Creator comes before the need of any possible beneficiary. Yet we are taught to admire the second-hander who dispenses gifts he has not produced above the man who made the gifts possible. We praise an act of charity, we shrug at an act of achievement. And many times in this self-development journey, in getting free from addictions journey, any journey that is kind of trying to go upwards, that you are going to be something more, something that is plus, something positive, something more than you have been previously. You always meet this resistance from outside, in addition to this resistance that you have from the inside, the resistance to change. And it's very complicated, and you also should be having this, being resistant and fighting this resistance to change. And I'm talking about this resistance because I found this, I had this on this my network share in my hard disk. I found this these 3 episodes of Born Free Radio. I think it was 152, 153 and 154. And he was talking about resistance. My resistance, the addict's resistance to change. And but it's also about winning resistance. But in addition to these, having the resistance, being resistant to win the internal resistance. But in addition to this, you have this resistance from the outside. So yeah, these are my complicated thoughts about a quite complicated matter actually today. I hope you like what I have on my mind, and you can you can subscribe and click the bell button and share with your friends. See you next time. Bye bye.